Hey, what up friends? Kenji back for another draft of the Vintage Cube here on Magic Online. Thanks for watching on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. And as always, you can check out cardkingdom.com/Numot for all of your Magic card needs, including a beautiful Soul Ring if you really wanted to. Yeah, probably number 1 or 2 picks that you can make in the cube. I personally like taking Black Lotus over Soul Ring, but I think Soul Ring is the number 1 pick in the cube. In the cube. Passing a little Mox Emerald here, but no big deal. Easy peasy pickup. And we'll move on to pick number 2, where we have a bunch of other good broken cards. There's a Library of Alexandria here. There's a Fable of the Mirror Breaker here. Glenalendra's great. Ren 6 is good. Factor Fiction's always good. It's actually kind of crazy how good some of the cards from the recent sets are. Man, Fable of the Mirror Breaker has just been so good. I guess you just get too much value for a 3-mana investment, but what do we want to take here? I kind of like just taking the Library of Alexandria, honestly. I know a lot of people don't like taking it super early, and yeah, obviously it's at its best when it's in your opening hand, but if you have other ways to draw cards and whatnot, then it can certainly do some business. And, well, I think I'm going to end up taking it here. Had we taken the Fable, we could take Kiki-Jiki and just go like a really good twin deck. Force of Negation's great. Ashiok is fantastic. Strip Mine is great. I think the choice is here between Ashiok and Strip Mine. And then maybe Kiki-Jiki if you wanted to go down a combo route, but I'm guessing the correct picks are the Ashiok or the Strip Mine. What do I feel like doing, though? Is Ashiok on my list of things I want to be playing right now? Probably. But then again, I also want to just take Kiki-Jiki and see what happens. I don't think passing Fable of the Mirror Breaker is like any big sign for this deck, but passing Kiki-Jiki or Splinter Twin certainly is. So let's take the Kiki-Jiki and see what we can do. I think I'm going to go with Cryptic Command here. Yes, I understand taking a triple blue card after taking a triple red card. Maybe not the easiest thing to cast. And that also makes like Soul Ring not as valuable in a sense. But if I'm going to do this, I'm going to just take every single blue-red land I see unless there's like a combo piece in the pack. So let's try this, see what happens, and yeah, try to do some Kiki-Jiki nonsense. So we get a nice-looking Vendilion Click here, one of the better cards in the pack anyways. Love myself an Emrakul the Promised End. Ob Nixilis is very good. Judgment, Witch. Let's take the Click and let's go full on twin action here. Toxic Deluge wouldn't be a terrible splash card, but we're just going to very easily take this Rakdos Signet, especially with Soul Ring. All the Signets get a little bit better when you have Soul Ring. The times that you can go like turn 1 Soul Ring into a Signet, and then you're on 5 mana for turn 2 or whatever, you know, kind of just feels one of the more busted things you can be doing. And it fixes for red here, so seems like an easy pickup. Ooh, speaking of, maybe we take a little Reanimate action now too. I've had some really good Grixis decks that can combo out, and that makes it a lot easier on the mana, because then if I can pick up Frantic Search or Faithless Looting and whatnot, then you don't need the triple red. Then you can go like heavier blue or whatever and just bring back Kiki with Reanimate. Goblin Welder here is always good. I'm not going to take the Bazaar of Baghdad. Golgari Signet could be okay, but I think the Welder has the highest upside here. We could definitely still be doing some artifact shenanigans, and Grixis is the colors, I guess, of the artifact deck, so there's always a chance of that. Wow. We did get the Faithless Looting back. Goldspan Dragon's fantastic. Blightsteel, Academy Ruins. We're going to certainly just take that looting, though, for the combos. Firebolt here over Forge Master for sideboard. Cheap interaction for like creature-based decks. Nice pickup there in the form of Black Cleave Cliffs. Okay, yeah, this pack one is very good. Sideboard Batterskull. And again, another artifact as well if we want to do the artifact route. Somebody took the Fable of the Mirror Breaker, but that's not super surprising. I think what we have here is a kind of a good start. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take the Primus here too. Because if we do end up with some other Reanimate pieces, you know, we can do like Reanimator, twin, multiple combos in the same deck. Not too bad. Corpse Dance now too, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Could be playing that. So it's going to be the fixing that really makes or breaks this deck. If we do truly go this route, but we'll see. I mean, that was only pack 1. Seem to be in a pretty good spot. And moving on to pack number 2, we opened. For us, we've got a Mox Diamond, seems pretty good. Top seems really good. Preordain also seems really good. Going to be taking one of those 3 cards here. I'm not quite sure which one of those I want yet. It's probably supposed to be the diamond for fixing. But man, I love myself a good top. And Preordain always good, but I think the fixing's just a little bit too important here. Given our color requirements right now, I think this makes the most sense, even if it's not the pick I necessarily want to make. Same thing here. Oh, we have actually a Xander's Lounge. I was going to say easy Steam Vents, but Xander's Lounge is probably the choice, eh? Passing Unholy Heat, Seasoned Pyro, Thieving Skydiver, that Steam Vents, Portent. Yeah, this is a very good pack. We're not going to wheel one of the better cards we want, but we should wheel something here. And yeah, we'll just take the blue-black red land. That's too good. Marsh Flats is decent. Dig Through Time's okay. I think if we're going this route, though, the Dig Through Time just makes more sense. As much as I would like to take the flats, and it already does find the lounge, I think this is better. Duress is pretty good. Oh, we could take the Red Elemental Blast, too. I mean, blue decks are scary, and that's a great sideboard card over one of these, like, maybe main deck cards. I guess Duress is probably going to make the deck no matter what, but this is super high upside, it feels like. Yeah, I'm going to take the Red Elemental Blast. Probably just start in the sideboard for now. Lava Claw reaches here. I don't think we want that one. If it was a red-blue fixer, we would take it, but I don't think we need necessarily any more red-black fixing. We already have the 2 lands and the Signet, and the Diamond, I suppose. I will take the Signet here, though. Another Signet. Some more red fixing, some more ramp seems okay. We need some draw 7s is what we need. Time Spiral or Time Twister. Wheel of Fortune. Maybe not Wheel of Fortune, but Watery Grave looks good here. Manamorphose looks good here. And then a green, red, and blue land. So I think this is Ketria Triome over Watery Grave. I think the red-blue is more important than the blue-black. Yeah, let's do that. We were looking pretty good after pack 1, but mid-ish way through pack 2 here, and I'm not super convinced. Although, man, what a pack this is. Lightning Bolt, Bone Crusher, Strix, Stormcaller. Huh. Even Fatal Push is pretty damn good. Man, is it crazy to take Bone Crusher over Lightning Bolt? I don't think it is. The card is really, really good. And obviously 3 damage is better than 2, but getting an extra 4/3 out of the deal is kind of nice. A Braid here is really good. Damn, Recurring Nightmare is great. We're not really doing the Recurring Nightmare strat, though. Although it is good with Primus, too. Ah, man, I could take the Recurring Nightmare, I feel like. Wouldn't be crazy. Fury not looking too good here because we have so few red cards. It's either a Braid or a Recurring Nightmare. Oh, I feel like a Braid is probably better off. but that's unfortunate. Bone Shards for another discard outlet could be okay, and some more removal. Seasoned Pyro and Unholy Heat Wield. I think here we take the Pyro over the Heat. We've picked up a couple of good burn spells, and Pyro is another way to discard. Yeah, maybe we should have just been in Reanimator. I guess I could still be red-black Reanimator, just cutting the blue. Is that even crazy to do? Probably not. I mean, we're getting all the pieces for it. I don't think we're running Scrounger or Swift Spear, but we might run the Port. Interesting. Very interesting. What if we pivoted to like this? Get past or get open to Badlands here. There's a Zeator's Proving Ground, Verdant Catacombs. But that makes my Ketria's Triome pretty bad. I mean, I guess we're not going to run that then if that's the case. Yeah, I mean, we haven't seen much blue, so not committed to it by any means. Do need to get a couple more top-end cards here, obviously, but I think this is just an easy Badlands. Don't need the Pack Rat. That seems fine. Imperial Seal's not bad. Not great, but not bad. I need a couple big targets. I don't have any big targets on my board right now. Olivia's not good enough. Through the Breach is not doing anything here, so yeah, we'll just take the Seal. Probably don't need this Boros Signet then. I mean, if we find like Deceiver Exarch or Pestinite or Zealous Conscripts, obviously we'll still take those. Oh, there's Entomb? Jeez. I guess I should take Entomb over Inkwell Leviathan. But that's another close pick, I think. Right now we have Corpse Dance and Reanimate proper, so I think we still just want the Entomb here. Well, crap. The Ready's good, but just does more digging. It doesn't actually... We need some top-end cards. Oh, so badly. Mesmeric Fiend also in the pack. Very, very good, but I'm going to take one more way to dig and loot. Shallow Grave 2. This is... We're going to end up with like all of the Reanimate strats and just one creature to reanimate. It's going to be really sad. Yeah, I don't think we're taking Shallow Grave here. We have three other good choices. We have the Chain Lightning, Hymn to Turok, and the Shield Breaker. Already have the Abrade, so I'm going to take the Hand Disruption. Come on, just one big creature. That's all I need. Oh, this is all garbage too. What pick is this? This is pick 6. So 2 more chances to get something good here. I don't think we want Karmic Guide as a reanimate target, but I guess it's not crazy. 2 more chances to get another fatty or a combo piece for the Kiki. Yeah, Wormcoil is going to have to do. I would love to take Chandra here, but kind of just need this. Sorry, Metamorph too. Come on. Dang it. Yeah. Kind of unfortunate. I mean, I guess Avenger of Zendikar is like passable, but this is pretty sad. Oh well. Make do with what we got, and I think this is still relevant. This can win some games. It's not like super crazy or anything, but it's got some stuff going for it. Do we want to run the Port here? No, I don't think so. Pack Rat seems fine. Just a 2-drop that can win on its own, obviously. Do we want to play the Olivia? I guess we could. Man, I really don't think Olivia is all that great, though. Especially when we're so low on the good targets. We can still run like a value Kiki Jiki. Nothing wrong with that. And if anything, it's going to put a... Oh, wow, that's a great pickup. Okay. Well, I guess... I only have the Corpse Dance and the Reanimate, so... Maybe this is less good, but I think that probably can replace the Olivia. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it replaces something else. Actually, I could just run the deck like this, can't I? Never mind. I don't even need to make any cuts. Damn! Okay, I think we take the third reanimate piece here. Yeah, that makes the most sense. Splashing Survival of the Fittest would not be crazy if we had some good green fixing. I mean, okay, this is not the best deck, but it's a deck. And I think it can certainly win some games. I think we need to cut one of these. But I'm not sure which. I'm not totally sold on Olivia, but it's another way to reanimate them. I mean, I could try 16 lands, but I don't love running 16 lands with Diamond. Could cut the Infernal Grasp, I guess. That's probably fine. Okay, let's do it like this. Magic Online is going to try to add some islands and forests. No, thank you. Do we want to run the shot in port here as well, I guess is another question. I don't think we want the Stronghold. This doesn't seem like a Stronghold deck. We go 6/6 and the port is probably good. Yeah, I don't mind running 17 lands when 2 of them are utility lands. We have the port and the library. And this still gives us a bunch of good red-black sources, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 black, and that should be the same amount of red, so kind of digging that. Okay. Well, we backdoored into some weird reanimate strategy, but hey, I think this could work. Let's go to round 1 and see how it plays. Okay, here we are for round 1 of this Vintage Cube with our weird red-black reanimate deck, and oh baby, we've got a keeper here on the draw. You might not love it, but this is peak quality. Because we're on the draw, I can turn 1, play Library of Alexandria, draw with it, and then immediately discard one of my fatties. So this looks like a strange keep, but I think it's a very easy keep. Don't love the fact that we're playing against a blue deck, but we do have the red elemental blast in our sideboard. Okay, well there's the reanimate. I'm going to discard Primus here. And we are aching to find a swamp as they suspend Riftwing. So what we do is we upkeep the library because we really want to find a swamp here. And if we don't, well, that's unfortunate, but so it goes. Because we would have been able to reanimate Primus there and blow up a land. Oh well. Let's keep doing it on upkeep. Inkwell. Hey, there's the swamp. See, now I'm a lot less tempted, though, to do this now that they have open mana available. It feels like I'm supposed to just... Wait, is that all of my fatties? So I guess we could only entomb, like, Faithless Looting now. I guess we could get, like, Kiki Jiki with Entomb. Could go for the Imperial Seal here as well, but I think here we're actually supposed to just discard again and pitch the Leviathan, because versus a blue deck, Leviathan just seems way too good. Suspicious Stowaway's fine. Jet's fine. And then game plan here is to actually blow up their Mox Jet at end of turn, so they only have 1 mana available for counters like a Remand or something. Or a Miscalc. Perfect. Now we draw. Draw with land. I guess I go Signet into Reanimate now. And let's get old Inky back. I can go to 11, which is a little bit awkward, but It's a 3-turn clock versus their 4-turn clock, so I think this makes sense. Funny thing is here, when they bounce one of my permanents, unless they bounce the library, yeah, I get to reset the Library of Alexandria by them doing this. So this might be a close race, but I like it here. Discarded to Fairy. Ah, they're playing white as well, sure. So let's go draw. Port's good. Yeah, porting their white source might be the correct play now. Definitely attacking. Let's go Signet, land. And let's port their white source. Okay, they get to draw. We actually want them to tap out here so that I can just slam Olivia down and kill them. Glenalendra, perfect. And I will play around Daze, and this should be lethal, right? Because it's tramples. Yeah, so that should be lethal. Unless they have Force of Will. Perfect. Oh, that worked out wonderfully. So attack with both. Olivia grabs back the Primus, and then they take lethal damage. Wonderful. Okay, that worked out nice. Yeah. Again, a 1-land hand with the only land being Library of Alexandria on the draw is just way too good in this deck. We had all of our fat in our hand to pitch for free, and with 2 draw steps, or rather 2 draws every turn, wasn't going to be very hard to find land. So good keep. Bring in the REB. Looks like the Grasp might be okay versus them. The Stowaways, actually, you know what? Firebolt. All other creatures died to Firebolt, and that seems better because it has flashback. Let's bring in those 2. Let's cut what? Kiki Jiki seems like a fine, easy cut. And Wormcoil Indran is not as good versus like a blue deck. It's okay, but they're not really racing us. So I think cutting that, it makes sense. Submit that, go to game. Okay, on to game number 2 of the first round of this Vintage Cuber. And we got a pretty good looking opening hand here. Oh yeah. Let's hold on to the Faithless Looting turn 1 though. Especially since we drew the Shallow Grave. So if we can draw like our Woodfall Primus, we can go Faithless Looting and then Shallow Grave our Primus or whatever. Liliana also a really good draw. Oh yeah, this hand is fantastic. We're hoping they tap out for some random blue card next turn. But if they don't do anything, we probably want to sandbag for a little while, since we know they have like miscalculation in their deck. Although I wonder, I could probably run out the Seasoned Pyro this turn to get it miscalced. I'm okay with that. Yep, they couldn't cast that any faster. Sheldock Isle. Just hoping to draw another land here. Perfect. Yeah, let's get the Liliana online. It's pretty good versus a control deck. And we have the REB if they try to counter again. And just immediately uptick. I'm going to discard this green card I have. They are going to discard Swift Reconfiguration. Okay. Mox Jet's fine. Glenalendra is a big ol' nope. Beautiful. And let's see. Do we want a Shallow Grave or Corpse Dance here? I guess I can Corpse Dance with buyback, but then what am I discarding to Lily? The Faithless Looting? That's probably okay. Oh, wait, I don't want to play the land first, do I? No, never mind. So I guess I'm just going to Corpse Dance here without kick. Then play the land to get the tokens, then uptick discarding the looting. If I want to draw 2 cards, I can actually Shallow Grave my... oh, they discarded Containment Priest. I can discard my Season, or rather reanimate my Seasoned Pyromancer here too. But this is probably good enough pressure, I would think. The Liliana is probably just wrecking them, so... Yeah, and they just give it up. All right. At the end of the turn, I think I might have done the Shallow Grave play. So end of turn, Shallow Grave. Get back the Seasoned Pyromancer. Draw 2 cards. Go from there. Would have seemed good. All right, but we'll take it. Let's go to round 2. And here is round 2 of this Vintage Cube draft. We've got a really nice looking opening hand. That's the old turn 1 Signet off of Soul Ring into either a turn 2 Duretti or a turn 2 Pack Rat, depending on which way we want to go. Oh, maybe even a turn 2 Liliana could be good, but yeah, this is a start. OP on black-white do-nothings, and we drew the Corpse Dance too. Fantastic. So I think here we're just going to go with the Pack Rat plan then. Pack Rat, make a rat discarding Primus, and then reanimate the Primus with Corpse Dance next turn. The problem with Corpse Dance is that it doesn't actually super combo with the Primus because you have to exile the creature at end of turn instead of sacrifice, but beggars can't be choosers, as they are going to downfall one of my rats. Oh, that means I cannot Corpse Dance the Primus anymore. Okay. Interesting. Now we have options. We could just double rat here. That's not crazy. We could also get the Duretti online, which is pretty good. Man, I think all of these plays are really worthwhile. I could see pitching the Corpse Dance now too. We go like Lily. Well, I'd have to discard my whole hand, so maybe it's better just to get the Duretti online. Start churning through our deck a little bit quicker. Seems fine. I think I'm going to discard the Corpse Dance, but nothing else. And then play out the port and port their planes. So yeah, if they kill the rat now, I don't have any more rats, but I think this is okay. Like, they've already used Downfall on one of the rats, so if they use another removal spell on this token of the rat, we're okay with that, right? Oh, they had Animate Dead! Alright, so this is fine, because they're going to kill the Duretti, and now what I get to do is I get to Liliana make them sacrifice, and because I own Liliana, it's going to come back on my side. Perfect. And I think we're going to kill all their black sources here. Oh, and they just concede. That is the risk of stealing a persist creature. It always comes back to its owner's control. But But they do have some reanimate shenanigans of their own. Now, it's harder to tell if that was just a value animate dead in their deck or if they're truly on Reanimator. But so that just means we want to be a little bit more careful of discarding cards, fatties that is, unless we can also reanimate them in the same turn. So good to note. Might want to bring in the Grasp versus them. Probably cutting Kiki Jiki again makes sense. And we will go to the next game, I think, just like that. I mean, we really didn't see much from them, so. Okay, this is a good hand. Very large temptation to just pass turn 1 and discard a card, but I think with Pack Rat in our hand, we will play out. Seal's a good draw. Actually, Imperial Seal for Entomb looks really good now. And then maybe Entomb the Primus again and reanimate the Primus. So they get Liliana. Okay, that's pretty risky for them. Wow. Oh man, this is going to be brutal. So now instead I get to discard Olivia. They discarded Ashen Rider. Huh. I could reanimate their Ashen Rider instead. What is the wording on this? Exile this creature. This is interesting. If I Entomb Primus and then reanimate Olivia attack, that would still leave Ashen Rider in their graveyard. I would just like blow up a Plains. But maybe it's just safer to reanimate their Ashen Rider instead, you know? This is only my graveyard, right? What else is in my deck that I can reanimate? Leviathan, that's good. Oh, but they have Lily just to make me sacrifice. Yeah. I feel like reanimating their Ashen Rider makes more sense. Reanimate Ashen Rider, exile Liliana. I think is just the safest play. Because we don't really care if they steal my Olivia from my graveyard now. Takenuma, and they hit Sun Titan. Wow, how lucky. Oh, wait. That doesn't matter. I forgot. This doesn't reanimate. For some reason, I thought this reanimated. It just brings something back. Okay, and then they scoop it up. That works for me. 2-0. Very quickly here. Let's see if we can convert to a trophy. Okay, the third and final round of this Vintage Cube Draft. We're on the play this time. Okay, I'll give this a keep. It obviously needs to find a way to reanimate something, but we have ways to put multiple fatties in our graveyard. Bone Shards, discarding Primus, and then just the irregular Entomb. Uh-oh. Probably going to Entomb on turn 1, just to thin out my deck. I don't think we're going to, like, Entomb the, what do you call it? Kiki, or not Kiki, Faithless Looting. I think we'd rather just Entomb one of our fatties. Green. Draga Tree Speaker. All right, that is going to be something that we definitely want to just Bone Shard away. Versus green. Wormcoil Engine's usually pretty good versus them. I think that makes more sense than anything else here. I mean, I guess Olivia's probably really good versus them as well. Yeah, I guess Olivia might make more sense. And then we just want to draw like a reanimate effect. Rip. Nah, you're fine. I got nothing going on. Or do I? That's actually not that. Again, this exiles. So I don't actually think we bother shallow graving the Primus yet. Like, obviously killing the Sylvan Library is really good, but I think we wait. Oh, the opponent didn't even draw any card. They must have a shuffle effect if they didn't draw a single card off of library. I guess Primus is probably not getting much better than just killing the Sylvan Library, though. Yeah, probably a mistake not to have used Shallow Grave last turn. Oh, as they get Scavenging Ooze. Okay, well, now I kind of have to. Oh, that works out rather nicely. That will get rid of the ooze. Sadly, Primus goes away forever, but we've taken care of the library and they didn't draw an extra card with it. They did just get that one turn of looking, but that's fine. That's another problematic card that's going to give them a lot of value. Oh, and they can sack immediately too. Okay. Well, I guess I need to get the Bone Crusher Giant online as a blocker first. I think I'm going to hold the land to discard it to Duretti. Oracle, but they bricked on a land on the top, and now they get to draw and hope to find another land underneath it. They should do this main phase. Oh, they kind of messed up if they didn't. That's really good. Oh, is it? I only have Olivia in my graveyard. I guess it's not that good. Let's see. Man, none of these cards are that impressive, are they? I guess it might just be better to Duretti here. Discard the cliffs and see if we can find something. And that'll give us more information for the seal. That's not bad. Channel. So they drew channel. They drew the survival, which means next turn they might be able to channel something fat out. Oh, they're going to Ewit back their Scavenging Ooze and play it this turn. Okay, that's not that bad. Which means their tracker's not attacking this turn, which means we get an extra turn with our Duretti. Because I assume they just main phase eat the Olivia. So channel, survival. We drew Mox Diamond. At least that's an easy discard. Okay. I guess I'm going to Imperial Seal here. And then play the Pyromancer. Something like that looks good. Get like Kiki Jiki with Pyromancer. That's got to be fantastic, right? And then next turn they're going to play the Huntmaster out. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. So discard the Mox Diamond, get an extra 1/1, draw 2. Ready. Done. Land. We need the third mountain, obviously, for the Kiki Jiki, so. All right, they get to ooze my Olivia at end of turn. Go back up to 15. They still haven't hit lands on top, so we know their hand, right? It is Huntmaster, Survival, and Channel. So they actually can't do... Oh, that's not true. They have 15 life, so they could channel an Eldrazi this turn. Yeah. All right. I mean, we could be dead. Could definitely be dead here. What sideboard do we get versus them? Infernal Grasps is probably good. Skull is like medium. Yeah, they went for the channel. Okay, here we go. Oh, are they just going to channel Huntmaster out? Wait, what? Are they just going to channel Huntmaster and then play out Oath? Survival? Wow, that's so good for us. If that's their best play, that's really good. I mean, I see. They just want to hold up Ooze again. Okay. I mean, we're not winning, but we're not dead. Wow, they're attacking here too. That's perfect. Damn, getting the trade for that tireless tracker is amazing. A braid? That can kill the Ooze. But I don't think we want to do that. I think we want to just get the Kiki Pyromancer combo online. And then we don't want to discard anything to ready yet, because with the braid, we for sure get an extra 1/1 token by copying the Pyromancer. So they get to eat my giant. They did finally hit a land on top. 2 lands even. Oh, that is a problem. Well, kinda actually. I guess Ugin, they go like -5. Oh. So we'll get some free blocks here. Get some cards drawn. Those were both bad, obviously. Trade, chump. I'll rather trade, chump, take 2. Here comes the queen. Man, if we had a Massacre Worm, we would literally win on the spot. Liliana. That makes them discard Survival. It's not really doing much. All right, uptick. Discard Lily and keep the land. Wow, that's awful. Okay, I guess I'll make a copy right now. Discard Signet and land. Well, this isn't going very well. Free roll attack, at least. I think our only out was drawing, like, Worm Coil Engine. But at this point, I don't think we can win anymore. Oh yeah, I didn't even cast a spell, so they can fight with the wolf token if they want to. Not that I mean, casting Corpse Dance doesn't actually do anything. So they get a bunch more wolves here. Yeah. Don't think we can win this game. Alright, they're sending some number of those at Duretti just to take it off ultimate range. That's fine. So chump, take 5. Duretti loses 3 loyalty. Presumably they just Ugin like my Kiki Jiki or something this turn. Yep. Now we can buy back end of turn. Try to find something. There's Reanimate. We get to dig very deep this turn. Pack Rat land. There's Worm Coil. Am I just dead though? Oh, wait a minute, I can Okay, hold up. I can reanimate their Eternal Witness to get back bone shards to kill the Ugin. Okay, hold up. What else can I get back? Can get back Entomb. Entomb what? Entombing Avenger and reanimating it doesn't do anything. Gives me a lot of blockers, but then we just die in the air. Yeah, so we need to reanimate their Oh, I don't also get to play Worm Coil this turn though. So is it just better to reanimating this puts me to 8. 4 mana left. They would hit me down to 2. I would play out the Worm Coil and die the following. No, I'd play out Worm Coil and then I could copy the Worm Coil and attack, actually. Gain 6. Okay, that's probably what I have to do. Reanimate. Get back bone shards. I guess, oh, I can sack a creature. Oh, no, that still doesn't leave me with enough mana. But I might as well sacrifice one of these creatures that are dying anyways. Faithless Looting. And that's a free roll attack because that's dying anyways. Am I just dead here? I might just be dead here anyway. Oh, wait. The Kiki Jiki was Corpse Dance. That's right. It's just going to die. Okay, never mind. We are just dead. Totally forgot about that. Yeah, so I don't think there was a way out of that. We live maybe for it. No, do we even live for a turn? If they hadn't blocked, I guess I would have died. But yeah, this is GG now. Okay. We can scoop this one up, go to the next. They're drawing Ballista too, so that doesn't matter. So maybe Batterskull versus them is good. Firebolt's good for mana dorks. Let's see. I think Primus is less good versus green. Inkwell Leviathan also not super necessary. I guess the Batterskull's not super good. And we'll take out Kiki Jiki maybe. I don't know. Kiki's always nice. Damn. So bad they did we need freaking Massacre Worm. I mean, is Avenger even that good versus green? Maybe not. But then I don't have enough reanimate targets. What if, and hear me out, I don't cut a card, I just run 41 because I'm lazy. Alright, on to game 2 here. Game 2. Our hand is great. We have a turn 1 Library of Alexandria, just how you draw it up with your 41 card deck. So because we're on the play, we go turn 1 Library Pass. We're really hoping they don't have a fast start with mana dorks, but that's what green does, so wouldn't be surprising, obviously. And start drawing extra cards. Let's get the Lounge online. Devoted Druid, yeah, that's one we probably need to kill. Oh, Reanimate 2, perfect. Yeah, so let's play the Cliffs. Bone Shards, discarding Olivia. We're not going to reanimate Olivia yet. I don't think that's worth it. I mean, it would be a 3 damage in the air, but... I guess... No, you know what? I should have, because if I draw a Fatty next turn... Oh, maybe we're just dead anyways. If I drew Fatty next turn, I could discard it to Duretti and then immediately reanimate it with Olivia. But it looks like we might just be dead here on turn 3 to a Channel. This could be Channel Ugin, though. Which would still probably kill us. Oh, just for Green Sun Zenith, maybe? For 7? So they have Huntmaster, they have Hornet Queen. Those are the 2 7-drops, or like basically 7. Okay, so that's actually not that bad. I mean, it's bad, but... Oh, do they have more stuff they can... Do they have Walking Ballista in hand, too? Ah. If it was just Hornet Queen, that would be beatable, but if it's now a Ballista for like 4, that's probably good enough to beat us. Yeah, for sure. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff, good stuff. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, wait a minute. Drew Entomb. Get Wormcoil Engine? This is super awkward, though. I want to reanimate the Olivia, but since she only has 4 toughness, they could just pop it with Ballista. So I guess I'm supposed to Entomb Wormcoil and then reanimate Wormcoil. Because this doesn't kill this doesn't kill artifacts like some other cards do. This kills non-creatures. Sorry. This doesn't kill artifact creatures, I should say. So yeah. I think we need to get Wormcoil in the graveyard there. And just reanimate it. By playing the land, I lose my Library of Alexandria, but I don't think we're going to be using it anymore. But this is... So what they can do here, if they see it, is They can attack me for 6 in the air, right? I go down to 8. If I attack with if I attack with Worm Coil, they block with Ballista, then shoot me. Oh, but it looks like they don't see the play. They're leaving back a bug to block the Worm Coil. Okay. That might have given us an out. Yeah, that's our only play. They might have given me an out here if they block with the insect. Yeah, okay. That's our out. Got him. Beautiful. And now we can make them discard 2 cards. Last 2 cards in their hand. Nice. Okay, so we're right back in this. Crazy. And it looks like they're going to go for a kill on the lifelinker, which I'm okay with. So yeah, I'll just, I guess, shallow grave my Worm Coil next turn. Oh, I guess shallow graving the Worm Coil is not that good. But they would have to, they would be forced to block it. Oh, you know what I can do? Actually. Oh, well, that's a good draw. Now I can just go for the win, right? I was going to say, I can just already sacrifice this and bring back the Worm Coil, but I think now we just go for the win. So they shoot me for 1. I go shallow grave, Worm Coil, attack for lethal. So it looks like they're going to pump it up. Yep. All right, nice. So got a little bit lucky there. We needed the opponent to not make the block and sack play on the previous turn, and ended up working out. Phew. Stole a game there. All right, we still need to win game number 3, but at least we have a shot at it now. Yeah, I'm not sure this is a great matchup for us. We don't have like the big hitters that you want versus green as far as reanimate targets are concerned, right? I don't have Grizzlebrand. I don't have Iona. Having the Massacre Worm would obviously be insane. Sphinx. I saw Sphinx during the draft. I didn't take it. In fact, I don't know. Maybe Primus is worse than Inkwell Leviathan here. Because both Shallow Grave... No, never mind. That doesn't make sense. Both Shallow Grave and Corpse Dance exile, so you don't get the persist values. Yeah, we'll just run it back. Probably still need to get a little bit lucky, but it's doable. Oh no, they had to leave. Oh, that sucks. Damn, that's too bad. Well, let's look at our hand. How was that? We were on the draw. I would probably mulligan this, but we'll never know what would have happened. Damn. Well, that sucks. Unfortunate to end it like that. I mean, I'm glad I got the trophy, but obviously we don't want to win it like that. Because that was an interesting matchup for sure. Like, I think normally Reanimator can just stomp on green decks, but I don't think this Reanimator deck was a deck that stomps on the green deck, so I think it was all going to be based on how we played and how we drew it up. But, oh well, good stuff. At least we got all 3 matches before that had to happen. But yeah, fun little deck there. Red-black Reanimator. We started off with some blue control elements, and then it just wasn't there, so we made the pivot. And yeah, got there. So thanks for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed. Watch the other content I have here on the Card Kingdom YouTube channel. There are plenty of videos if you want to check them out. And hit that like and subscribe button to help them out. So we'll see you back next week. Thanks for watching.